Hello and good day. Hello and good day. I was catching up on my daily audio Bible and Bible reading because I'm behind a few days. And for a couple of days ago, they were in First Samuel chapter 2, and it's talking about Eli, priest. I think the last priest or one of the last priests of God, because Samuel was the last priest. But Eli had wicked sons, and they were doing all types of things, and Eli did not get them together and get them to stop doing what they were doing. They were sleeping with the women. They were like taking from the people and demanding things that they shouldn't be demanding. And they were overall they were being wicked, and they were supposed to be priests of the Lord, because through that bloodline it was supposed to be dedicated to be priests for Yahweh. And it's I know in 2:22 it says, now Eli was very old, but he was aware of what his sons were doing to the people of Israel. He knew, for instance, that his sons were seducing the young women who assisted at the entrance of the tabernacle. And Eli said to them, I have been hearing reports from all the people about the wicked things you are doing. Why do you keep sinning? You must stop, my sons. The reports I hear among the Lord's people are not good. If someone sins against another person, God can mediate for the guilty party. But if someone sins against the Lord, who can intercede? But Eli's sons wouldn't listen to their father, for the Lord was already planning to put them to death. Meanwhile, the boy Samuel grew taller and grew in favor with the Lord and with the people. And so it says a warning for Eli's family. One day, a man of God came to Eli and gave him this message from the Lord. I revealed myself to your ancestors when the people of Israel were slaves in Egypt. I chose your ancestor Aaron from among all the tribes of Israel to be my priest, to offer sacrifices to my altar, to burn incense, and to wear the priestly vests as he served me. And I assigned the sacrificial offerings to you priests. So why do you scorn my sacrifices and offerings? Why do you give your sons more honor than you give me? For you and they have become fat from the best offerings of my people Israel. Therefore, the Lord, the God of Israel, says, I promised that your branch of the tribe of Levi would always be my priests, but I will honor those who honor me, and I will despise those who think lightly of me. The time is coming when I will put an end to your family, so it will no longer serve as my priests. All the members of your family will die before their time. None will reach old age. You will watch with envy as I pour out prosperity on the people of Israel. But no members of your family will ever live out their days. Those who survive will live in sadness and grief. And to prove that what I have said will come true, I will cause your two sons, Hophni and Phinehas, to die on the same day. Then I will raise up a faithful priest who will serve me and do what I desire. I will establish his family, and they will be priests to my anointed kings forever. Then all of your surviving family will bow before him, begging for money and food. Please, they will say, give us jobs among the priests, so we will have enough to eat. I just want to come and say, because when I heard that, and it was in a different version, this version that I read is the New Living Translation. When I heard that, a couple of things stood out. Eli, he might have reprimanded his sons by mouth, as it says in the scripture, but he wasn't doing right either. From what scholars and historians understand or recovered or uncovered, was that Eli was really, really obese and fat. So he was like a glutton, and him and his sons was doing wrong in the eyes of the Lord. So that's one thing. So he's trying to reprimand his sons, and he's also not doing right by the Lord. So he's not leading by example. Then he reprimanded his sons by word, but he didn't get himself or them together to stop sinning against God. And there's been many times in the Bible that God had made up his mind about something, and before he did it, somebody came back. They repented. They asked him to let him live for longer than that or something else. And he said, okay, you coming to me in humility, you coming to me in truth, I'm going to go ahead and grant that wish for you. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to, take your life right now. I'm going to wait a certain time so that you can, really do what you promised that you're going to do for me. You're going to honor me, right? That's one thing. And then another thing is that he talked about Eli's whole family. They were going to be stripped of the title of priest for the Lord, and they were going to become the lowest people out there, begging, pleading, asking other people to help them out, give them jobs, take the stain off of them that the Lord put on them because of the disobedience of the heads of the family. And I just want to say this to say that I know a lot of us have experienced, or we know of, or we've heard of, say for instance, elders, especially elder women, especially elder Black women in the Black people community, turning a blind eye to the young people in their family doing crazy things out of their homes. They may give a reprimand or they may not, but they're allowing sin to walk over their threshold and come in and out of their house. Drugs, prostitution, fornication, whoring, fraud, all types of things like that. And they actually know what's happening. And even if they said a little something, they're not stopping it. And it reminds me, and it's so funny, I'm thinking about this, but Juvenile, the artist, got a song, and part of it says, like, I think he went to his mama house or his grandma's house, and she said, that he couldn't let no evil, wasn't gonna be no evil in this house. I'm gonna tell y'all like this: we need to start being like that again. We need to start, 1, learn the standards of God. 2, start practicing the standards of God ourselves. And if there's something that you struggle with, you need to be fighting that thing day in and day out. Keep fighting the good fight of faith and keep fighting against sin. Keep fighting against the things that the Lord hates. 3, if anybody is in your home not doing right, you need to get them to button up, or they need to go about their way and sin wherever they can figure out where to sin. Don't make it easy for them to do whatever. You get yourself together. You get them together, or they got to get themselves all the way together somewhere else, because your whole life and the entire family unit can be punished because of what you allow as an elder, as somebody who knows better, as somebody who is supposed to do better and teach better. You allowing sin to walk in and out over your threshold and to multiply. Because sin, it doesn't have like it doesn't get full. It's always needing, it's always wanting more, it's always desiring more and more and more. It never is satisfied. So if you letting evil in your house and let evil stay, it's warping and it is growing and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And we need to stop that. And I just want to tell y'all, like, old people, old women or whatever like that, like, oh, these grandkids y'all having coming in and out the house, not asking them what they doing, not checking up on them. Oh, well, they just need a place to lay their head. Your blessings could very well be taken and stripped away from you. Or the reason why you're not growing and you're in the same stagnant spot is because you're allowing the things that God hates in your home for the sake of, oh, they're young, they're gonna figure it out. Or some of them, and I think more than often, they're benefiting from those wicked things. Maybe getting money in the house, maybe more food is staying in the house, instead of trusting God and saying, look, we're not gonna do this like that, because in the end we're gonna be worse off than the beginning. I just want to encourage y'all to do the right thing, because I'm seeing all these, and we see it in social media, like all these pastors and preachers and people who are supposed to be teachers of the people of God, they are falling like flies. Like, their sin is being exposed. Now, it's a good thing for the things in the dark to come to the light, but y'all, we need to get ourselves together before that even has to happen. So this is a reminder. Any sin, and I'm talking to myself because I'm doing it and I'm working on myself now. Any sin that is hidden, that is going on in your home, whether it be like you got a weirdo in the family, you got somebody who is into drugs, you got somebody dealing drugs, you got somebody whoring themselves out, men and women, and especially the men, because people have accepted that young men, that's just how they're gonna be. And no, it's supposed to be chased just like the young ladies are supposed to be chased unto the Lord until the time that he has somebody for them to become a wife, or and if it's a woman, to be for somebody to come and be her husband. We got things twisted, flipped upside down and backwards, and we're asking God for his blessings. He probably ignoring us. Like, I'm not about to play with y'all. Y'all know my word. Y'all see what happened to them. Why not be wise and learn from other people's bad decisions, other people's mistakes, so you don't have to go through the same situations in your own time? Come on, y'all. We got to get it together. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. I know it's been a while since I did a video, but I've been lifing, but I'm rolling with the punches and just still trusting the Lord. But until next time, y'all, keep doing the right thing. We have to have these hard conversations, and we have to make the hard choices. It's not just about talking. The time for talk is over. The devil, he ramping up because he know his time is short, but he's trying to get as many people to fall as possible before he's out of here. And a lot of people are falling for his schemes, his tricks, and the lies of the enemy. Don't you be that person. All right then. Talk to you later.